When I came to the US a few months ago, I was introduced to the coldest temperatures that I had ever experienced. For about a week, I opted to stay indoors. So all of the tasks that required me to go outdoors were left undone. Then I got a warm coat, and all was well. Similarly, in the cells of our bodies, there are different environments. I study an aspect of cell biology where a coat could make a difference for the molecules that reside in our cells. Thyroid hormone, secreted by the thyroid gland, is important for the proper regulation of our metabolism. The thyroid gland relies heavily on its lesser-known teammates, the thyroid hormone receptors, which are found in most of our body's cells. These receptors bind thyroid hormone and then help the cells to create products that control our metabolism and keep us healthy. Thyroid hormone receptors are subject to several chemical modifications of their structure that facilitate their function as they move through our cells. I study one of these modifications, in which a chemical group called an acetyl group bonds to the receptor. Consider an acetyl group to be a coat that covers just a very small part of the receptor. In some parts of the cell, the receptor needs an acetyl coat to function. And in other parts of the cell, that coat needs to be removed. I am investigating how this is regulated. Now, 1 in every 40,000 people suffers with a syndrome of thyroid hormone resistance. These people have a mutation, a change in their gene sequences that causes their receptors to have reduced binding affinity for thyroid hormone. This disrupts metabolism, and those affected suffer with a wide range of chronic symptoms, from memory loss to gastrointestinal complications to weight problems. My lab proposes that the mutated receptors don't use the acetyl coat in the same way that the unaltered receptors do. So, with my research, we hope that my results will provide information that clinical scientists can one day use to further develop the current medical treatments for thyroid hormone resistance and improve the quality of life for those who suffer with this rare but very serious and complex disease. So, I've got my winter coat to function outdoors in the cold, my lab coat to work in the lab. I'm on to finding out as much as I can about acetyl coats in the thyroid hormone receptor world. Thank you.